Hey everybody, Sean here with the latest edition of Beer-snobby goodness. Going with one that I have not previously reviewed. These guys are based out of Asheville, North Carolina. Wicked Weed Brewing, and their barrel-aged French Toast Imperial Stout. This was brewed with cinnamon, vanilla, and maple syrup, aged in bourbon barrels. And neither the bottle nor the website told me the amount of time for the brewing process, so can't tell you that. It's described as, hoppy, bitter, fruity. The one anomaly is the alcohol by volume. The website has 10%. The bottle itself has 11.4. So I don't know. Perhaps the truth is somewhere in the middle. No idea. Definitely has a gloopy pour. Looks pretty thick. Yeah, I described the ingredients to my wife, and she quoted, "That sounds like it could be either really great or really awful." So it's a dubious set of ingredients. It could go either way. I will admit the aroma is interesting. I tell you, definitely picking up a kind of fruity, almost raisiny like funk to the aroma. Touch of the bourbon, definitely a bit of a sweet aroma to it. It smells promising. I'm gonna dive on in. Cheers. Woo. Good healthy jolt of the bourbon on the second sip. The cinnamon is thankfully not really super present here. Little trace element of it on the third sip, but I'm actually glad to see that it's not a heavily prominent attribute to the beer. So far, I'm not really picking up a lot of the vanilla or the maple yet. Just a touch of the cinnamon. Definitely a bit of a sweet note. Definitely a bit of the healthy amount of the boozy bourbon, actually. It's here's a bit of the maple syrup. Took 4 sips, but so I'm definitely intrigued so far. I was a little concerned, but this is actually off to a promising start. So definitely curious to see what I get as the beer warms up a little bit. Catch you later. Let's see. I gotta tell you, overall, this was definitely better than I expected it was going to be. Now, as the beer warms, the cinnamon definitely poked out, markedly more than on the initial sips. However, while it got a little more potent, not to the point of being absolutely overpowering, which is always the peril I've seen in the past when someone decides, let me brew a beer with cinnamon. Can definitely be overdone. This one actually did a pretty decent job of keeping it in check. So, and there was also a little bit of that, nice vanilla oak character. So, overall, bring this up one more time. Wicked Weed, French Toast Imperial. This is, I got this at Exton Beverage, which is about 2 miles from the house. It's, as I've said before, I'm definitely loving that new Pennsylvania liquor law where I don't have to go to a pricey bottle shop anymore to pick up single bottles of beer like this. So, good stuff. It should be noted, let's see, didn't pick up a whole lot of maple syrup in this, but quite tasty nonetheless. I would definitely pick it up again. And there you have it. So once again, these guys are based out of Asheville, North Carolina. And I purchased one more Wicked Weed, which I will be reviewing in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. Till next time, this is Sean. Cheers.